Hi there, it's David John, the Resourceful Coach, and we're going to talk a little bit about your technique today, but more really understanding why the golf ball is doing what it's doing. For me, when we play this game, this little thing is the most important thing in a game of golf, the ball. That's what you've got to get round the golf course. And what I see as a problem is people don't really pay attention to what the ball's doing, which then means they don't really understand what they're doing in their swing, which may be causing faults in their swing. And for me, what I try to get my golfers to understand is that there's generally two types of flight of golf ball. The golf ball is either going to fly straight or the golf ball is going to tend to have a curve on it. And when you start to talk to people that way, you simplify the game. Now let's look at the word straight. What do we mean by that? Well, that means a golf ball, if you're hitting it down a hole, doesn't have any curve on it whatsoever. But that actually means you could get three results. You could get the one that you want, dead straight. You could get a ball that goes straight left, and you could get a ball that goes straight right. And technically, what does that mean that you're actually achieving when you hit the ball? Well, it means that the most important thing when you hit that ball is the club face is actually pretty square to your golf swing. It's going down the line that you want to go when you hit the ball. Okay, now ultimately, if you want to hit it dead straight, we have the face square and the path of your swing is going straight through to your intended target. If you get those two things correct, you will hit a pretty straight golf ball. You will get the ball moving towards the target. You'll get it down the fairway. You'll get it pretty close to the green. The other two straight shots are the club face is still square, but if I was sort of relative to you hitting a shot, and now my swing was going more this way, so as a right-handed golfer, that would be more of a swing going what we call out to in, but the face was square to that, then my golf ball would be square to it, and the golf ball now is going to fly straight, and it's going to automatically now just go straight left. But it's still a straight shot. So what have you done well in your swing? The club face is correct. Okay? Relative to your swing, it was just the swing wasn't going the right direction. And obviously the opposite to that, if a golf ball goes straight right, what's happening is the face is square to the swing, but now my golf swing is going more in to out. Okay? So that's causing the ball now to go out to the right. So let's look at those three shots. So I'm going to attempt on all of these shots to keep the face as square as I can. So what we're going to show you, so ideally this would be the orthodox shot. So most important thing I want to do is make sure my face is square to where I want to go, my feet are parallel to where I want to go, everything feels like that's going to encourage the golf ball to go straight. Now if I then make a swing that comes into the ball on the correct line and the face is square to that, then we should hit a pretty straight shot. There we go, and we're going nicely down towards the green. We're playing a 200-yard par 3, and that ball's flowing straight towards the middle of the green, doing exactly what I want. Now, what would happen if I hit that ball and it goes straight left? And there could be two reasons that my path is wrong. We know the face is square to the swing because it's got no curve on it. Okay, but that means, one, I could be aiming left, as simple as that, and now my swing is going this way through the ball. I square the face up, and it goes straight left. Or I might have a setup that for some reason I then make a swing that comes what we call over the top, and now my swing is going this way through the ball, and again I square the face up and I'm going straight left of my intended target. So the more common one I see is people aim okay, and then for some reason they'll get to the top, they'll do this movement, see where the path's going now, left of target. If I square the club up, chances are I'm probably going to hit this tree just off the left of the tee here, but everything goes that way. So now it's a lovely straight shot, but I'm straight in the bushes behind the 18th tee here at Corinthians. So there's two of our straight shots. It's still a straight shot, but it's going straight left. So there's still one part of my swing very good, and that is my face is still good. So all of these shots, my face is excellent if I want to hit a straight shot. Now here's my third shot. This is the ball that goes straight right. Now what we know there is tendency now, the path has to be going this way to make it go right, and the face is square. There's no curve to the ball. So we get two options of that, the opposite to what we saw that made it go left. Is the golfer aiming right and then just happens to swing that way? Or is the golfer a bit more orthodox and then makes a little bit of a loopy swing coming this way, and now that can make it go out to the right? Now, if I'm honest on this one, I very rarely see that second swing, although it's happening more and more. If I see it, the fault, it would be normally somebody's aiming right, and what happens then is they swing down that line, and my golf ball's gone straight in the trees on the right. Okay, so very, very easy to look at it and suddenly think, oh, I'm doing so many things wrong. But here's the good news. If you are hitting a straight ball, whether it's straight left or straight right, your club face is excellent. Your club face is brilliant to your swing. But if you are that golfer swinging left, hitting it left, sorry, then you're either aiming there to make the path go left, or you're swinging the path left. And that's what's causing it to pull that way. Okay? If you're going right, you're either aiming to the right, or you're making some swing that will make the path a more in to out swing, but again, the face is square. So that's what I always say to my golfers. When I'm on the golf course with them, if they hit a shot, I say, well, what's it done? Has it gone straight? Has it curved? And if they go, well, it's gone straight, the flight, then you realise, okay, are we aiming correctly, or are we just swinging it down a bad line? Now, we said there's a second swing, there's a second shot, and that's a curving shot. That's a golf ball that's going to have some sort of movement in the air, left to right to left. So what does that mean? Okay, well, that means relative to where I'm swinging, let's say I'm making a perfect swing to you, my club face is going to be pointing more that way. There's a good swing, there's the club face now, what we call closed. Because the swing is going towards the camera, but the face is pointing over this way, what will happen is the ball will want to go straight, but because the face is closed, it will make it jump left, and then it will curve left. And then the reverse would happen the other way. Let's say I'm making a good swing that way, but my club face is open as I hit the ball wants to start straight, but because the face is open, it will jump right and then curve right. So this is what we're looking at now, is if it's a curving shot, you know your club face is at fault. So this is all I want you to simplify it to. Is it the swing path if it's a straight shot? Is it a club face fault if it's a curving shot? So here are the common shots I see with this, okay? So most common shot we probably see in golf is a fade or a slice, okay? That's a golf ball as a right-handed golfer that would, well, let's call it a slice because that's the bad shot. That's a shot that would start maybe towards the target or a little bit left of the target, but most important thing, it would miss the target right, okay? And that's the one we don't want. A fading shot is a shot that would start left of target but come back to target. That's okay because it's come back to your target. So we don't mind that shot. If we watch something like a Scotty Scheffler, that's what he does. And that's why he's the #1 player in the world, because he gets the two things matching up. But if you are the golfer and every ball keeps missing right, seriously right, then what happens is as you're hitting that golf ball, at impact, depending on your path, your club face is open. It's pointing that way. Now, the most common thing I see with golfers, what causes this is that little bit of an over-the-top swing. They might be standing pretty neutrally, okay? They'll get to the top. The over-the-top swing is this way. So now it feels like you're going to pull it left. So what are you naturally going to do? Open the face up. So let's see what that swing looks like. And the ball will curve seriously off to the right. So there, I come over, there, and now it's started nice and straight, but it's disappearing into the trees. Okay, yeah, one bounce into the trees, and now I haven't really got too much of a shot. So again, what I'm looking at is the curvature on the ball. What I know is the club face must be open. That's the key thing. That's the priority. Okay, we'll do the other shot, which is the hooking shot, and it's the opposite. So now what we see is the swing path coming into it, could be good, but at impact, the club face is closed. And what you'll see different to this shot as well with the flight, the other ball had a lot of high flight and drifted off to the right. The chances are this is going to have a lower flight, because what happens is if that's the neutral position of the club face, it's now going to close. That will make it go lower. If it was open, the slice, it's going to add loft. So that's where you may see that. So you'll see this ball go very low and left. So I'm going to stand normally. Okay, golfer might get a little bit more in here and then thinks, oh, I've got to shut the face. And then what happens then is we get there and we shut it. Oh, now all of a sudden the ball's curving. Well, I didn't get more than about knee height off the ground. And like the pull shot, I'm in the trees left. That straight shot left, I'm in that area there. That's the result that I've got. So how are we going to solve these problems? That's the important thing. Your job as the golfer, and it might sound strange what I'm going to say, is watch your golf ball. The most common thing I see when somebody hits a shot and they know it's not going where they want, they turn away in disgust, oh, what have I done? And what you need to do, and what's really, really important, is you need to watch the ball. Okay, what has it actually done? Because that's what I ask my golfers. If it gets into trouble, what's the ball done? They go, well, it curved right. Okay, so now we need to square that club face up. There are lots of reasons this could be happening. I'm not going to be able to go through all of those things. The idea of this video is just to explain the idea. But check your fundamentals. Number one, if you are a slicer, the worst thing you can do is shut the face, because subconsciously your brain says it's shut, I better open it. And that's what's causing the problem. Make sure your club sits neutral to the ground. 2, make sure your grip as you're holding the club feels like it's going to maintain a square club face. Again, we've done exercise before. We just said to you, grip the club, just relax, even close your eyes and see what the club does. If it comes back a bit closed, that could be causing your hook. If it comes back a bit open, that could be causing your slice. So again, they're your fundamentals. As much as you can, get neutral to your stance. So what I mean by that is when you address the ball, feel your alignment of your body, club goes to the target, body runs parallel to where you want to go. That gives you the chance to swing the club through the ball the direction that you want to go. That's the important thing. If you open up, again, slicers tend to do this, they open up and aim left. What's that encouraging you to do? Well, you're now going to go left. That's where the path goes. What are you going to do with the face? Open the face. Okay, if you're a hooker, what are you going to do? You're going to aim right, and then you think, well, I've got to close the face. Straight away, you're enhancing that fault. We don't want to do that. So as much as you can, keep it neutral. Feel the club face, neutral to where you want to go. A grip that says, yep, I'm square. That's going to give me a chance. And from there, start to feel the swing coming into the ball on a neutral line. If the face is square, there's the one we want. Nice and straight, down towards the green. And we're going to get the result we want. We're nicely on the green. So the priority is, and the key thing to this video, the idea is watch your golf ball. If it's curving, the face is at fault. If it's offline just by going straight offline, then your path of your swing is at fault. Find a way to solve those problems. If you do, you're going to start hitting more straight shots down the fairway, or let's say controlled shape, like a Scottish shuffler, where you can then start to get the results you want. A fade or a draw is okay, because it's a small shape coming back to the target. It's eliminating these bad shapes, these big curving shots. That's what we want to get rid of. The more we can do that, you are going to stay on the golf course. You're not going to lose any golf balls. You're going to have so much more fun, and those scores will lower themselves. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you soon.